Coming up on High School Quiz Show, it's the first qualifying match with Andover High School taking on North Quincy High School. That's next on High School Quiz Show. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
You always want your kids to be safe. Now you can show them the Drive with Safety app from Safety Insurance, designed to help us all drive better. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by the Museum of Science.
The Museum of Science. Trekking around the Arctic has never been easier. You can get lost in the mystery and find beauty in Arctic adventure, exploring with technology. On exhibit now, only at the Museum of Science. More at MOS.org.
Hey everybody, welcome to High School Quiz Show. I'm Billy Costa, your host. So back in January, teams from all over Massachusetts competed at our virtual Super Sunday qualifying event. 17 of those teams earned a spot in this year's tournament. And the goal now is to become the next High School Quiz Show champion. In today's match, direct from the comfort of their own homes, we have Andover High School taking on North Quincy High School. On the Andover team, we have Narain. Hey, Narain, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic.
Also, Abhinav is on the team. How you doing, Abhinav?
Great, how are you?
I'm just fine. And Abhishek, you feeling good? You ready for game time?
That I am.
And Srinikath, how about you? You ready?
Yep.
All right. By the way, the alternates on the team are Riday and Sanjay, and the coaches, Alan Habino. And for North Quincy High, hello, Caitlin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just fine. Jenny, you feeling good?
Yes, I'm doing great.
All right, John Thomas, ready to go?
I'm ready.
And Dominique, you good?
Yes, I am.
All right, the alternates on North Quincy. We have Vin and the coaches Mira Kriz, Danielle Fernandez, and Peggy Farron. Now, the competition has 4 rounds: a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. Players have each been provided with a game interface to enable them to play from home. And we'll start with the toss-up round. Now, all players on both teams are active, and with a correct answer, can each contribute 10 points per question to their team score. There are no point deductions for wrong answers. In this round, a green light indicates a correct answer, a red light an incorrect answer, and a gray light means no answer has been provided within the 3 seconds granted. So if teams, you guys are all ready, let's play High School Quiz Show. In 1931, President Herbert Hoover signed a bill designating what song the official national anthem of the United States: America the Beautiful, the Star-Spangled Banner, or Hail Columbia? The Star-Spangled Banner is the answer. Though he mistook them for 2 large moons in 1610, who used a homemade telescope to become the first person to observe Saturn's rings? Galileo, Johannes Kepler, or Nicholas Copernicus? Galileo is the right answer. In a running gag during the first 5 seasons of the TV series South Park, what character dies in almost every episode? Cartman, Kenny, or Stan? Kenny is the correct answer. Take a look at your screens. In May of 2020, NASA launched astronauts from American soil for the first time in 9 years. What private company built the Falcon 9 rocket seen here that carried the company's Crew Dragon spacecraft to the International Space Station? Virgin Galactic, Blue Origin, or SpaceX? SpaceX, the right answer. Which of the following is a synonym for profligate? Is it wasteful, sneaky, or lost? Wasteful is the answer. Patagonia is a distinct geographical region at the base of South America, spanning the lower regions of Argentina and what other country? Peru, Uruguay, or Chile? Chile is the correct answer. In 2020, what Miami team named Kim Ng as the first female general manager in Major League Baseball history? The Jaguars, the Marlins, or the Rays? The Marlins is the answer. According to a 2017 study published in the medical journal The Lancet, which of the following is responsible for more deaths globally than any other risk factor? Smoking, high blood pressure, or poor diet? Poor diet is the answer. Take a look at your screens. Here comes your next question.
Hi, I'm author Hanif Abdurraqib, and here's my question. My book, They Can't Kill Us Until They Kill Us, includes an essay about what pop star who famously performed during a downpour at the halftime show of the Super Bowl in 2007. Is it Madonna, Michael Jackson, or Prince?
The answer is Prince. Yes, in the pouring rain. Hilary Mantel's historical novel, Bringing Up the Bodies, focuses on the fall of what English queen who was the second wife of Henry VIII? Catherine Parr, Anne Boleyn, or Jane Seymour? Anne Boleyn is the correct answer. The downtowns of St. Paul and Minneapolis are just 7 miles apart, separated by what river? Mississippi River, Missouri River, or Platte River? Mississippi River is the correct answer. And that is the end of the first round, the toss-up round. The score right now, Andover High School with a total score of 280 points. North Quincy High, total score 260 points. A very close match. Let's hear it. Okay, the head-to-head round is next. First, we take a couple of minutes, get to know the players a little bit better. I have a question in my hand, and each of you will have a chance to answer. And we'll start here with Andover High School and you, Narain. And the question is, what new hobby or habit have you picked up during the pandemic, and why, Narain?
Well, during the pandemic, I spent some time learning about computer science, and I've been doing some programming and made a few cool projects.
Boy, it sounds so much more meaningful than me. I've just been binge watching TV shows. I'm just saying. Abhinav, how about you?
A new hobby that I picked up over quarantine was learning how to cook. And not only has it given me time to de-stress, but it also gave me good food. So it's a win-win.
Oh, future chef, possibly. Abhishek, how about you?
I got into whittling. It's a nice way to use my hands and then get away from screens and all that.
Whittling, really? That takes us back some. Srinikath, how about you?
One thing I picked up was doing puzzles just to exercise my brain during quarantine.
A lot of people have been doing that. Puzzles got really popular during the pandemic. Over to North Quincy High. Caitlin, how about you? Hobbies, habits?
Yeah, so I sat down and played the piano for a few hours almost every day, which really helped me to relax and just take my mind off all the negative news around the pandemic.
I'm guessing you were already playing the piano before the pandemic. You just got to play more of it.
Yeah, of course.
Jenny, how about you?
Over the quarantine, I began baking bread because the store constantly ran out of bread and I wanted to eat it.
Genius idea. Plenty of bread in the house for Jenny. John Thomas, how about you?
I started going for walks more as a way of getting outside and getting exercise while also keeping my distance from others.
Yeah, I did the same. A lot of long walks, and it kind of gets you through the day. Dominique?
Since I had a lot more free time, I started building and constructing like wooden models of roller coasters and robots that take like 6 to 8 hours.
Really? So instead of train sets, you were doing other stuff. And boy, that'll knock out a day, won't it?
Yeah, it definitely does.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You probably know this. In this round, you guys all get to go head to head. So let's go head to head. As a reminder, in this round, correct answers add 10 points to the team total. However, incorrect answers now result in a 10-point deduction. And if a player does not provide an answer in the 3 seconds provided, there is no impact on the score. So teams, if you're ready, let's go head to head. The Civil War ended when Robert E. Lee surrendered his 28,000 troops to what Union general? Robert B. McClellan or Ulysses S. Grant? Ulysses S. Grant, the answer. In economics, what animal is used to describe a downward market? A bear or bull? A bear, the answer. In 73 BC, more than 70,000 slaves took part in a rebellion led by what Roman gladiator? Was it Spartacus or Commodus? Spartacus, the answer. Greenland is an autonomous territory of what country? Denmark or Finland? Denmark, the answer. What fictional town in Indiana is the setting of the Netflix series Stranger Things? Is it Mayberry or Hawkins? Hawkins, the right answer. In 2020, what mayor agreed to cut $1 billion from the annual budget of the New York Police Department? Bill de Blasio or Eric Garcetti? Bill de Blasio, the answer. A rat named Templeton appears in what children's novel? Charlotte's Web or Watership Down? Charlotte's Web. Montezuma II was the 9th and final emperor of what empire in Mexico? Aztec or Maya? Aztec is the answer there. And that is the end of the head-to-head round. Let's take a look at the score right now. Andover High School, 320 points. North Quincy High School, 330 points. This is still a very close matchup. Okay, next up is the category round with the following categories: Math Attack, The Great White North, Masking for a Friend, Palace Coup, Madam, I'm Adam, and Bedtime Stories. Now, each category has 5 questions with increasing point values. Once a team selects a category, they can answer all 5 questions with the option to toss 1 question per category to the other team. A tossed question must be answered, and in this specific case, a no answer is the same as a wrong answer. Each team will complete 2 full categories. They can confer and will have 10 seconds to answer each question. And a spokesperson will provide the final answers. So, Andover, who's the spokesperson going to be on your team? All right, Noreen will be the spokesperson. How about North Quincy High? Who's the spokesperson? Jenny will be the spokesperson. Okay, so let's play the category round. Andover, you've got a little ground to make up. You get to choose the first category. So, what's it going to be?
Bedtime stories?
Sure.
Bedtime stories, Noreen?
Yeah, we'll take bedtime stories.
Okay, here we go. Questions about children's picture books. And for 10 points, what 1939 classic by Ludwig Bemelmans begins in an old house in Paris that was covered with vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines? We'll need a final answer, Noreen.
No answer.
Okay. Madeline is the correct answer. Now for 15 points. What classic tale by Margaret Wise Brown begins in the Great Green Room? There was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon.
Good night, moon.
Final answer, Noreen?
Good night, moon.
And that is correct. Good night, moon. And for 20 points, Dr. Seuss's personal favorite of his books. What cautionary tale of environmental destruction is narrated by a character who speaks for the trees?
Is it the Lorax?
Lorax.
Final answer, Noreen?
Lorax.
The Lorax is correct. And now for 25 points, Russell and Lillian Hoban wrote a series of books about a little badger named Francis. In one book, we learn that Francis is a picky eater who will only eat what two things mentioned in the title?
Do you guys have any ideas?
No, not really.
Answer, Narain?
No answer.
Bread and jam is the answer there. Now for 30 points, even more popular today than when it was first published in 1968. What classic book by Don Freeman is about a teddy bear in a department store who searches for the lost button on his overalls?
Corduroy?
Corduroy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Final answer, Narain?
Corduroy.
Corduroy is the correct answer. And now we move over to North Quincy High School. You'll need a category.
So guys, I like Math Attack. What do you think?
Yeah, I do
Sport day.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jenny,
We'll take
final answer,
Math
math attack?
Yes.
Okay. Questions about math, surprisingly, for 10 points. In statistics, the middle value of an ordered set of values is called which of the following? The median, the mode, the mean.
Median.
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 Final answer, Jenny?
Median.
Median is correct. Now for 15 points. How is the year 2021 expressed in Roman numerals?
MMXXI.
MMXXI. That's our answer.
Final answer? That is correct. For 20 points, what is the complement of an angle that measures 23 degrees?
67. If anyone wants to check me on that.
Yeah, I support that. Yeah.
Need a final answer, Jenny?
The answer is 67.
And that is correct. Now for 25 points, sand flows into a barrel at 6 ounces per minute and drains out at 2 ounces per minute. The barrel holds 180 ounces. How many minutes does it take to fill the barrel?
45, but let me check. That's my, yeah.
Jenny, final answer.
45.
The answer is 45.
And that answer is correct. Now for 30 points, a rectangular field is 3 times as long as it is wide. The area of the field is 75 square meters. What is the perimeter of the field in meters?
Should be 40, but we still have time.
Mm-hmm. Jenny, need an answer.
Wait.
The answer 40. The answer is 40.
Final answer?
40.
And 40 is a correct answer. And now we go back to Andover High School. You'll need a category.
What do you guys think?
Palace Cube.
Yeah, we could do Great White North.
Right.
The Great White North. Narain, is that it?
Yeah, great.
Okay. Questions about Canada for 10 points. North America very nearly gained a 4th country. In the 1995 referendum, what province voted not to secede from Canada by a razor-thin margin of 50.58%?
Quebec.
Yeah. Okay. Our answer is Quebec.
And that is correct. Quebec for 15 points. What Montreal hockey team has won 24 Stanley Cups, the most in the NHL by a wide margin?
The Montreal Canadiens.
Canadians.
Final answer, Narain?
The Canadians.
Montreal Canadiens is right. Now for 20 points. What bay located between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia is noted for its fast rising tides, which can rise as high as 70 feet? Need an answer, Narain?
No answer.
No answer. The answer is Bay of Fundy. And now for 25 points. What province produces the vast majority of Canada's natural gas and crude oil and roughly half of its coal?
Calgary.
I'm not sure, but I'm leaning Alberta, but I think it might be best to hold on because I'm not 100%
Narain,
sure.
final answer, please.
No answer.
All right, the correct answer is Alberta. For 30 points, what is the first name of Justin Trudeau's father, a Liberal politician who retired in 1984 after serving more than 15 combined years as Prime Minister of Canada?
Pierre Trudeau.
Pierre. Sorry, answer.
Final answer, Narain?
Pierre.
Pierre is correct. I just wanted to be sure. And now we go back to North Quincy High, and I'll need a category, team.
Guys, I like Madam, I'm Adam. What do you guys think?
I support that.
Agreed. Yeah.
Jenny, what's it going to be?
Madam, I'm Adam.
Madam, I'm Adam. Questions about men named Adam. For 10 points, who was a Lance Corporal in the U.S. Marine Corps before finding widespread fame for playing Kylo Ren in the Star Wars sequel trilogy?
Driver.
Yeah, Adam Driver. That's right.
Adam Driver.
Okay.
Jenny, final answer?
Adam Driver.
And that is correct. Now for 15 points. The great affair we always find is to get money. What Scottish economist wrote this in The Wealth of Nations, considered the Bible of capitalism?
Smith.
Adam Smith.
Adam Smith.
Final answer, Jenny?
Adam Smith.
Correct. And now for 20 points, best known for playing Batman on TV in the 1960s, what American actor turned down the chance to play James Bond because he thought the role should always be played by a Brit?
Adam West is the answer.
Okay.
Jenny, do you confirm that?
Yes, Adam West.
Adam West is correct. For 25 points, what Democratic representative from California served as the lead impeachment manager during the first Senate impeachment trial of President Trump? Need an answer, Jenny?
No answer.
No answer. Adam Schiff is the answer there. And now for 30 points. With his bandmate Larry Mullen Jr., what bassist for the rock band U2 remade the distinctive theme music for the very first Mission Impossible film in 1996?
His name is Adam Clayton. Adam Clayton.
Okay.
Jenny,
The
answer?
is, Adam Clayton.
Adam Clayton is a correct answer. And that ends the category round. Let's take a look at the score. Andover High School right now with 440 points. North Quincy High, 505 points. This is still a close match. Good job, team. Okay, we are headed into the final round of play. We call it the lightning round. All players on both teams are active and with the correct answer can add 20 points to their team's total. An incorrect answer will cost 20 points. And a decision not to answer within the 3 seconds provided will not impact the score. There will be 10 questions. And if teams, you are ready, so am I. Good luck, and here we go. In the 1840s, what writer spent 2 years living in a cabin at Walden Pond in Concord, Massachusetts? Was it Henry David Thoreau or Ralph Waldo Emerson? Henry David Thoreau is the answer. Which city is home to an ancient building called the Pantheon? Is it Rome or Athens? Rome is the answer. Who survived 2 separate impeachment proceedings while serving as president of Russia in the 1990s? Mikhail Gorbachev or Boris Yeltsin? Boris Yeltsin is the answer. Which planet in the solar system has a volcano that is 3 times taller than Mount Everest? Mars or Jupiter? Mars is the answer. Who wrote the first draft of his novel On the Road on a 120-foot scroll? Jack Kerouac or Allen Ginsberg? Jack Kerouac is the answer. In 2020, the Red Sox traded outfielder Mookie Betts to what team? The New York Yankees or the Los Angeles Dodgers? Los Angeles Dodgers, the answer. What famous author of thrillers like The Spy Who Came In From the Cold passed away in 2020 at the age of 89? Was it John Le Carré or Tom Clancy? John Le Carré is the answer. What is the numerical value for the hardest mineral on the Mohs hardness scale? Is it 10 or 14? 10 is the answer. What mountain range separates France from Spain? Is it the Pyrenees or the Dolomites? The Pyrenees, the answer. In 2019, what country launched more orbital missions than any other country? The United States or China? China is the correct answer there. And that is the end of the round. The winning team this week is North Quincy High School with a total score of 805 points. And Andover High finishes with 700 points. Congratulations to both teams for a great game. So North Quincy High School now will advance to the next round where they'll play the winner of the Lexington-Wakefield match. And that's coming up next week. Until then, don't forget, you can play a bonus round of High School Quiz Show on your Alexa or Google Home devices. Just ask your smart speaker to play High School Quiz Show. And we'll see you next week right here on High School Quiz Show. You can watch High School Quiz Show anytime on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram for a look behind the scenes and quizzes that'll keep you thinking. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more photos and video. And add some competition to your conversations by sending your friends High School Quiz Show gifts. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
People take a lot of selfies, even after a fender bender. With Safety's Quick Estimate program, you can use the self-service process to get an appraisal, helping your car to be repaired. You can ask an independent agent about Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Eastern Bank.
We are the stronger.
We are more empowered.
We break more ground when we join together.
Since 1999, Eastern Bank has given over $140 million, helping 1,500 organizations every year.
So join us for good.